Well, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel. In a very wet Youngstown, Ohio this morning. We're just about to pull out of our space. We'll need wipers on today, that's for sure. I think this could be a wet day. Yeah, I got really bad OCD last night and I moved space from where I was. I didn't like being so far away really on that back row. There was just no one parking down there, so plus it was leaning quite a bit as well to one side, so thought I'd get a better night's sleep if I just moved. So I just crawled out the space and spun it around so I'm facing down the slope a little bit the other way, and yeah, it just made it so I got a better night's sleep. Remember whereabouts we're good to get out of here. We'll go up this next one. So we just come to 5:30 this morning. Need to try and find the exit in here. I was going to start early because we've seen how limited parking was, but they've put 3 o'clock on it, so I didn't want to get there majorly before then. You know, if we'd have started at like 3 o'clock, we could have been there at 10:30. The minute it's got us there at 12:20. I'm not going to run it far once I've got this way. Once I've got unloaded, there's a TA. It's just past where we're going to go down on Monday, but there's no parking down past it. I've looked and all the roads going down, every option, even around where we're going, there's just absolutely nothing for parking. So there's a big TA a couple mile past the one of the roads that starts heading down towards New York and that. We're just going to head there and park in there. And that should be alright. Just a lot of people saying, let's get out of here. There's a lot of reserved parking at the location that we're going to go to. And yeah, I'd like to try and get there a bit earlier if we can. Try and get one of the free spaces. And then we're laughing from there. But yeah, we'll see. All we can do is wait and see. This is struggling pulling this one. There's hardly any weight on this. You can't even see the lane markings. It's that wet. Just going to indicate and just yeah. We'll aim to get there a bit early, see if we can get one of the free spots. If we can't, then we're going to have to pay for a spot for the weekend. And yeah, it's not ideal, but you know, that'll be what it'll be, won't it? So we're 415 miles away from this job this morning. I don't even look like the headlights are on, does it, with rain? Yeah, 415 mile. We'll just take a steady drive today. We've got 10 hours and 25 minutes left of our week. And yeah, we should be laughing for getting this off and get parked up. But well, I don't even know if it's dropping hook. It might be dropping hook here. I don't know. Be great if it is. Really save us time. But if it is a live unload, I just hope that they take it early and we can get tipped and get away. So yeah, let's get some miles on the go and we'll hopefully find some drier weather soon. 60 miles later and we're still in this storm. It's just starting to get a little bit light though on the horizon. That's good. But we're just slowing down a little bit. We're getting some getting some like light patches of rain, then some really heavy patches of rain where road's starting to flood at the bottom of the hills. So we haven't got a lot of weight, and we've only got 4,000 pound on, so we've only got like 2 ton on. So we're not, we ain't got anything to really hold us down for if we go through a lot of water. Yeah, we've got good new tyres on, but we're, you know, they don't do much if you've aquaplaned and you're not touching floor, do they? So luckily traffic's light though, and we can still make some decent progress. You know, we'll probably lose, a minute, we'll probably lose 20 minutes. It'll be better when the sun's up. Oh, I say the sun's up, quotation marks. Better when it's light. At least then you can see a little bit, so. But, you know, hopefully another 20 minutes it'll be daylight for me. And then, yeah, we'll be able to see a little bit better in the next clip and see what's going on. I think we should be alright though. It's, like I say, it's fairly quiet. I think in England now the roads would just be completely flooded. But here they're holding out alright, to be fair. They are holding out alright, but we're 356 mile away. About 5 hours 45 away at the minute. Like I say, once it's up and that lights up a bit, we can keep a foot down a bit and just get some good progress then. So yeah, everything's looking alright. We'll have about just under 4 hours left, I think, when we get here to this job. So hopefully it's a quick tip and we can get parked up with like 2 hours left comfortably at the TA. And then yeah, we've had a really good week then. We've still got rain coming down. We're yeah, still raining. We're just about to get onto a different interstate, but we need to be in the left lane. So we're waiting for a gap to come up, but we've got a mile and a half. And typically whenever you're coming up to somewhere where you're going to get off in the other lane, there's actually a gap coming up here. We're going to get over to this car. We'll get over now, and then we are good for getting off. But yeah, we've been on here for 270 mile, 146 mile away from the job. And yeah, we're not doing bad. We're looking to be there about 12:30 at the minute, which we'll take that. We will take that. Hopefully, I'm really hoping we can get tipped early. If they'll just take us straight away, or if they'll let us in and drop and hook straight away, then perfect. We can get parked up at a good time today. It does keep trying to snow. It looks like it just tries to start sleeting a bit. Well, as long as we're parked up, it can do whatever it wants, you know. As soon as we're parked up, I'm not bothered, but we're slowing down for this bend. Brakes are a bit wet there. I have been using the brakes down the hills rather than the engine brake now and then, just to make sure that they work and, you know, dry them off, because we've had a lot of rain on them so far today. A lot of rain on them, and they're quite an important thing to make sure that they work, the brakes. It tends to help. But yeah, we're on here for 35 mile, and then we get onto the Interstate 84, and then we're on that all the way into the job then. It has been nice having a light load on. We've been getting past quite a few trucks on the hills. When they've had to slow down, we can keep flat out. It's really is quite nice to have. But yeah, we're just heading up towards Scranton at the minute. We'll know if that's, might be in Pennsylvania still. There, I think it's the 84. I think that goes into New York State. But yeah, we're doing all right. We're just making our way, and that is all that we can do. Just gonna get over a little bit, give this guy some room. And we'll shoot back over into the right lane. And then, yeah, we're good to go. Hey, so welcome to Mopar Stellantis, I believe, at New York State, just outside of Fishkill. Not a bad drive. It's been raining most of the way. It's trying its best to rain here. I think I'm going to get a bit damp, but yeah, it is drop and hook. We just have to come over and drop this in any bay, pick up and empty it, and then we're good to go if the paperwork falls off. So we'll take that. We'll just come to 12:30. There's an empty one there. That looks like that might be the one I take, to be honest. We'll just put this in an easy bay. Maybe next to another one of ours that maybe has the doors shut, like this one's got the doors shut on it. So if we come round here, we can get near enough straight back then. And then that's happy days on this. I have seen a pilot on the way in as well that I might go look at to stop it. It's just before, it's junction after, well it's junction before, sorry, the TA that we're going to look at stopping at. So with that being the case, you know, we can look in there. Dad thinks there's about 70 spaces in there. So if that's the case, we can get in there. We might get a free spot. Or at least if we pay, I get money towards the points or something like that on it, which is always good, always handy. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting parked up. We've got 3 hours and 25 minutes left, so we've got to either get in the pilot or the TA, or, well, I don't know where we're going to end up then. So we've not passed anything for at least 100 miles, I would say, at least 100 miles. But anyway, let me get this dropped because we're going to get wet, and yeah, we'll go see how parking goes. Well, one trailer quickly swapped over. We're on our way. Find somewhere to park for the weekend. Yeah, I'll go try that pilot first. I've looked at it. It does look small. They say there is tight spaces, but you know, we're going to be getting there at 1:15. So we might not be too bad. You can show them geese don't get on the thing. All trucks must turn right. Well, we came in from the other way, but I think we'll be fine. I didn't see any no truck signs wrote like that, so they just put a road in here, you see. Because there's a school, I bet it's because there's a school there, and I bet on the morning it causes chaos. Because it's drop-off point for school kids and that, so. But yeah, we're just straight up here. My sat nav's picked me out to go on this, go out this way, but didn't bring me in on this way. It thinks it's further over there, just job, that's why I think, I don't know. But we're making our way, 18 miles, it's about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that. And yeah, I like the nice simple jobs like that. Drop an empty, pick up drop a load and pick up an empty, and you're in and out in 20 minutes. And that's without rushing, so, you know, it's perfect. We can't ask for more than that. We've got a decent empty on. I've looked at the job. We're about 93 mile away from here at the minute. So we'll probably be about 75 mile or something like that, I'd say, from the job once we get parked up. Maybe a bit more, maybe like 80, because it's past the 87 is this parking place. And the other one's further down that I've seen as well. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm surprised there's not a truck parking place here somewhere, because this is a massive industrial estate, is this. Well, industrial area. I thought for sure there would be a there would be a big parking place around here for the trucks, but I don't know if it's just New York that's just pretty limited on truck parking as a general, or whether it's just this area that's a bit sparse on it or what, I don't know. We'll find out when we do more jobs out here, but I think it's probably more going to be a thing of New York, I would reckon, because yeah, all the way down towards New York there's nothing. So oh well, that looks abandoned here, this building, to be fair. Probably why there's a truck parked in the car park. But yeah, let's go see what this pilot looks like. Let's go see if we get a spot and can finally start the weekend. Well, let's see what it looks like in here. On the lane, this lane ends just before we get off. Yeah, see what it looks like in this pilot. See if we can get a spot. I hope we can. I really hope we can get a space. Just to make life easier. How slow is this car going at the front of this truck here? He's barely moving. Oh, he's getting off as well. I'm just watching out for traffic behind that's coming up because we're going slow. Or they're going slow anyway. Yeah, it's near the airport here. There's an airport, New York Summit International Airport or something. I don't know. It's next junction down anyway, but we might be on the flight path for it if we can get parked in here. So like I say, it's 1:15, so there's every possibility that we might be able to. It's just sure what's happening with traffic. We're good. There's nothing coming up. Still nothing coming up. So we are turning. We're going to get over a lane. Enter only. This one? No idea. Yeah, this one. Entrance for both is here. Stewart Airport, New York Stewart International Airport it is. Just remember from diner. There is truck parking at the diner, but I don't know about... I'd rather get in here or go to the TA, so... We'll see. We'll find out in a minute. We're still on the red light for turning. And we gotta wait. Shouldn't have to wait much longer though, I won't think, but... Yeah, we've done this without a break though today. That's good. But we've got 50 minutes left before we need a 30-minute break. I'm not quite in at the... try and move up a little bit. So we're stuck out a little bit. The trailer, when they're coming around that bend, and you can see the flying up. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see how bad it is in here. Let's see if we've been in tighter. I think we will have done. I think we'd have. It can't be. Oh no, this can't be any tighter than nowhere near as tight as the one we went in at just above Cincinnati. We'll go have a look round, see if there's any free parking, but I doubt it. We might. If not, we're gonna have to put this in a reserve spot for the weekend. Which is unfortunate, but that is what it is. That is what it is, isn't it? No, we'll get a free spot, I think. It's all on a blind side though, which is annoying. All on the blind side, I think. Oh no, it is tight around this end. By the looks of it, this is tighter here, isn't it? Mainly because them two trucks are stuck out so far. There's an AD parked in here. It says max parking 3 hours on sign though. I'm gonna spin this round here. So they're reserved. If we spin this here and go round other way. Yeah, max parking. Max 3-hour parking. Max 5-minute idle. I can tell you none of these are staying in here for 3 hours max. That is definitely for sure. These will be in here for the weekend. I'm going to go around the other side. It looked to be more room. There looked to be more room. And then we can get in a spot. I think we'll get in a free spot, to be honest. Let's have a look. Where do we want to go? There's a couple of one there next to unit. I think we'll go for that one. Because we've got a bit of an angle then to get it on. And then we should be laughing. We'll just concentrate to get this in. So I know someone's going to park probably across front here, but we should still get out of that, to be fair. I'm trying to bring her around a bit. Just need to block off a bit. I think we'd even get out of it anyway, even if there was someone parked here on Monday. So we shouldn't have any trouble. Just watching the back end in. Straighten up to see how close we are to this truck. Oh, we're miles off. We're miles off. And this should do us here then. This is us in. This is us in. Yeah, someone is going to park there, aren't they? But we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it, to be honest. That sounds like Monday's problem to sort out, to be honest. Go check how far off the bat we are. Oh. Yeah, we'll just have to cross that bridge on Monday regarding if anyone's parked there. We'll go forward a little bit and then that's us in then. That is us in. Yeah, glad we've got in. Like I say, I'll worry about Monday on Monday. There's no point worrying now about it. It's 34 hours off, so let's gonna go forward a little bit, don't we? I believe it about there, to be honest. Because if I pay for reserve parking, you have to pay for it for 2 days, and that's like $50. So that's a lot of money. It's a fair bit of money. You know, I'd probably get one back for today, but probably struggle to claim other one, to be honest. But I don't even know if you can book multiple days of reserve parking, to be honest. Let's have a look. Because they are a lot bigger spaces, aren't they? There's a lot more room. There's reserve parking, 25 spaces available. Don't think there is. The people probably just parking them and not paying. Yeah, you can't add multiple nights anyway. It's 22 a night. From 4 PM till 3 PM. You can't even reserve it at the minute, I don't think. Let's have a look. I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay here, I think. Yeah, and that says max 3-hour parking, max 5-minute idle on a sign down there. That is a bit worrying, that, isn't it? That is a bit worrying that it's on that sign, though. I just don't know why it is on that sign. Oh, it's a pilot travel centre. It's a proper one. It is a proper one. Just having a look for what it says for on the website, see. Oh, don't say nothing about the 3-hour parking thing, not even on the questions I wrote, so don't know on that one, but the more I think about it, the more uneasy I'm getting about someone parking there and blocking us on Monday. Getting out, because if there's one parked on corner like he is, and one parked across front of us, we are not getting out. No chance of getting out, I don't think. Don't know, I'm torn. We're in a free spot. Like I say, that's Monday's. I'll sort it out Monday, that. I'm in a spot. That's all we can do. Is just get in a spot. And we'll have to sort it out Monday, won't we? But yeah, what we've done 3,257 miles we've done this week. So we've had a fair old week. We have had a fair old week at it. Been a good week. You know, we've ended up in state of New York to finish our week off. So that's good. We've done 2 new states. We've done New Jersey and New York. So yeah, we've done well. But yeah, I'm going to get off, start rambling on. I'm going to get booked off and get shut down for the weekend. I'll probably start about, it says about an hour and a half to the job, I think, from here. But that's with traffic now. It's not going to be Monday morning rush hour traffic trying to get in. So I don't know, if it's an hour and a half, if we say 2 hours, out at 5, that gets us there for 7. I start at 5:30. Yeah, we're 79 mile away. It's hour and 21 it's saying at the minute, but I have a feeling it's going to be busy. So yeah, maybe 6 o'clock then. Maybe 6. Or move off at 6, start at 5:45. That allows 3 hours then, so be down there for about 8 if we do it in 2. So yeah, that probably sounds better. So yeah, I'm going to get off and end this video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Okay, so just a little bit of bonus footage after the last clip. So we were over there next to that blue truck. I looked up my points on my pilot, and actually I had enough to book for the weekend. So the points, I think they reset sometime in the start of the next month. So they're all going to go to waste. So I thought, you know what, might as well spend them. Managed to get a chocolate bar as well with it, with all my points. So I got something out of it at least. It's just from saving them from fueling up. They do like a rewards thing, and like you start on 1 point, then you fill up and you get 1.5, then you hit another target, you get 2, and then 2.5, 3.5. So we're getting 5 points per gallon at the back end of last month. So I thought I might as well spend them before we expire. Plus that, you know, we've got ticket checking in today, leaving on Monday. We don't have to worry about anything now. We've got loads of room to get out. no one next to us on that side. So yeah, feeling relaxed now. We're all good. So yeah, so I'll now get off, properly end this video, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next one.